the best anime of this year, the Anime of the Year Awards. Now listen, the two things I said are not the same. Let me explain to you, because the best anime of the year doesn't always win the Anime of the Year Awards. And I'm also going to tell you the only anime that should win the Anime of the Year last year, and that is Vinland Saga. Yep, I know Jujutsukaisen fans, you guys are all going to throw a freaking hate train at my YouTube page. I don't give a shit. Vinland Saga deserves Anime of the Year, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in this video. So please remember to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. The first reason I think that a lot of people like Jujutsu Kaisen and think that that is Anime of the Year, I think it's mostly because the Shibuya arc is just a great arc that it's adapting in the anime with great animation, great fights. You know what I'm saying? It is a great anime. Jujutsu Kaisen was a great anime this year, but when you put it next to something like Vinland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen looks like something relative to Demon Slayer. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Listen, I know Jujutsu Kaisen is better than Demon Slayer with better writing, better characters, but bro, when you put it next to something like Vinland Saga, something that has a message that could change somebody's life, it's just night and day. Vinland Saga in season 2 showed the story of how a boy became a man, while JJK season 2 showed the story of how Gojo got sealed and we fought a war to try and unseal him. Come on, are we really going to compare these two fictional works? Yeah, it's just two different stratospheres of work. And honestly, bro, Vinland Saga season 2 is just a much better anime in my opinion. I understand that my opinion isn't objective, but I know my opinion is better than yours, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Vinland Saga is the Anime of the Year. Not because of hype, but because of the quality that Vinland Saga had this year. Not just because, oh, wow, flashy animation, flashy, cool fights. No, because almost every character in that season develops greatly. It had emotional moments, great character development, great dark themes, like Vinland Saga. Hats off. Now, that leads me to my next point and how I actually feel that Jujutsu Kaisen will win the Anime of the Year, but that's why I tell the video the only anime that deserves to win Anime of the Year. Because Vinland Saga completely deserves this award. It is only Vinland Saga, or I could see Attack on Titan. The only two works that I think actually deserve this award. If anyone says One Piece, I think you should go take a shower in a bunch of shit, because One Piece is terrible. Don't bring that shit next to me. It is not better than Vinland Saga. It's not better than Attack on Titan this year. And it wasn't better than Jujutsu Kaisen this year. I will say though, Jujutsu Kaisen had an amazing amount of growth this year with the Gojo versus Sukuna fight and all the shit that's happening in the manga. It's going absolutely crazy. I don't want you guys to think that I'm diminishing Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm saying it's not Anime of the Year. I totally like Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's a good series. But I just don't think it comes near the level of quality that Vinland Saga and AOT can. I feel like even not at their peaks, Vinland Saga and AOT are miles better than Jujutsu Kaisen, for me, at its peak. Jujutsu Kaisen at its peak just doesn't come close to Vinland Saga at its peak, and I think that's pretty evident. To give you guys an example of this, I'll give you two scenes from Jujutsu Kaisen and Vinland Saga respectively, and in the comments, you guys can tell me which scene is better. The scene where Thorfinn descends into hell and Askeladd's actually the one that helps him get out, or the I'm You scene. Now listen, in this situation, people's opinions differ, but since my opinion, like I said, is better than yours, I know which is better. The Thorfinn getting out of hell scene absolutely clears I'm You. I'm sorry, I'm You shows immense development in Itadori's character, but the Thorfinn getting out of hell scene in season 2 Vinland Saga episode Oath, that shit was absolutely beautiful. That's the type of shit to make a grown man cry. I'm used the type of shit to have a little kid jumping up and down. You know what I mean? That's the difference right there. And then I'll give you another scene. The I Have No Enemies peak of Thorfinn, or let's say Gojo's Honored One. Which one would you guys pick? It's obviously the I Have No Enemies pick. The Gojo Honored One pick is actually a good pick, and I feel like some people would suggest that in the comments. But like I said, my opinion's better than yours. And that's not me being that's not me being an egoist or anything, bro. Trust me, guys. But I'm just saying that, bro, it's just night and day on how we see Thorfinn go from like, this is a whole season of buildup compared to a couple episodes of buildup we see in Gojo. Because back in season 1, we barely knew anything about Gojo in general. We just knew we knew about his ability. We knew he was like the strongest sorcerer, but now we actually get to find out about him in the space of 4 episodes. You know what I'm saying? He gets his character development and everything. But Thorfinn, on the other hand, we had a whole season of him developing to him absolutely losing like his revenge and dropping the knife, which is that was a masterful scene as well. But then we get to season 2 and it's a complete tone shift, and it's just way hard to do that in a story than it is to do in Jujutsu Kaisen. I just don't see how a character like Thorfinn, in the beginning you see him all rageful, all revengeful, come a season later and you see him saying he has no enemies. Bro, it's just a beautiful moment, and I think Thorfinn absolutely should take protagonist of the year, him or Eren Yeager, because Eren did have his best peak in the series this year with the Freedom Peak. And yeah, honestly, I think Thorfinn absolutely clears his peaks, absolutely clear any Jujutsu Kaisen peak this year. Now listen, just because I'm saying Vinland Saga's peaks absolutely clear Jujutsu Kaisen's peaks, I'm just saying Jujutsu Kaisen's peaks are high. Right? They're especially high among its peers, like the new gen that it's airing with constantly. They're higher than those. All right, I'll give you that. Jujutsu Kaisen is one of the highest peaking new gens I've ever seen. But I think when you compare it to something like Vinland Saga, a story that's just a story that's meant to change your perspective on the way you look, the way you think at life, it's just like, I don't understand how you can even put them two together. But again, I do feel like Jujutsu Kaisen will win Anime of the Year. And listen, I said the only anime that deserves it is Vinland Saga. I'd be lying if I said Jujutsu Kaisen didn't deserve Anime of the Year. Alright? Jujutsu Kaisen did a great thing this year with Season 2. The season had great writing. The season had great scenes, just great cinematography and everything. Like, it was just peak all around. Literal, like, peak fiction. But Vinland Saga just cleared. Like, I'm sorry about that. Vinland Saga just cleared that shit. And I feel like Vinland Saga should get the respect it deserves, because it is a literal masterpiece. It's a work of art when it comes to fiction. And yeah, honestly, I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen might actually win that shit, because like I said, the best anime of the year is not always awarded the Anime of the Year award. Sometimes it's the anime with the most like community impact, like Jujutsu Kaisen was this year. So I completely understand. But honestly, in my opinion, I do think Vinland Saga absolutely trumped Jujutsu Kaisen this year. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys made it to the end of the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Give me your thoughts. And honestly, go watch both the seasons yourself and tell me which one you like better. I wouldn't hold it against you if you thought Jujutsu Kaisen was better than Vinland Saga. Actually, no, I wouldn't hold it against you at all. I'd just fucking kill you. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, you two. I'm just fucking kidding. But yeah. Anyways, guys. Later.